Let's learn English through real life and easy stories. Today we asked some people, what's one tip you always follow when eating out? Avoid busy dining times. Let me tell you a life pro tip that changes my dining experience. Years ago, my family went to a popular restaurant for lunch. I still remember, it was 12 p.m. The restaurant was crowded, and we waited 30 minutes for a table. When we finally sat down, the service was rushed and the food was cold. We left feeling frustrated. So the next time, my husband and I decided to go during quieter times. We arrived at 2 p.m. The place was almost empty. The staff greeted us right away, and there was no waiting. The atmosphere was calm, and we could relax. We chatted without distractions, enjoyed the food, and had fun. It was by far the best dining experience we had in a while. Till now, years later, my family and I have always avoided peak dining times. We even tried eating at 5 p.m. once. Oh my, there was no one there. At first, it felt strange, but we love it now. We aren't rushed, and the meals are always perfect. Trust me with this. It sounds simple, but it made a huge difference. Arriving when a restaurant isn't crowded ensures better service and more relaxation. Give it a try. You'll see exactly what I mean. Ask for the chef's choice. I've got a great dining tip that makes eating out really exciting. But let me start with the time I learned this lesson. A few years back, I visited a popular new restaurant with friends. The menu looked amazing, but I couldn't decide what to choose. After staring at it for ages, I ordered something familiar. I don't remember it clearly now, but I think it was a simple chicken dish. Well, it wasn't bad, but honestly, it was pretty boring. When our meal ended, I saw incredible dishes at other tables. Feeling curious, I asked our server about them. He said, "Oh, those dishes? They're the chef's special choices." The next time I went out, I decided to be brave. At another new restaurant, I confidently told the waiter, "Bring me the specials." When the dish arrived, it was a beautiful seafood platter. There were flavors I had never tasted before. Since then, I have always asked for the specials. I mean, chefs usually pick dishes that represent their style perfectly, right? Once I went to a restaurant that did not have specials, so I just said, "Bring me the chef's choice." Then I got a dessert that tasted heavenly, one I never saw on the menu. Trust me, next time you dine out, ask for the chef's choice. It's a simple way to discover delicious, creative dishes. And who knows, you might find your new favorite dish this way. Share your dishes. This tip is perfect for anyone who usually eats out in groups. You know, friends, family, or your special someone. So I learned this tip after a pretty funny incident years ago. My boyfriend and I went out to a nice restaurant for dinner. We each ordered separate dishes that looked tasty on the menu. But when our plates arrived, I instantly regretted my choice. My boyfriend's dish looked and smelled so much better than mine. I couldn't hide my disappointment and kept staring at his plate. Finally, he laughed and said, "Why don't we just share both dishes?" Ever since then, we always order several dishes to share. First, we get to enjoy all the flavors and never miss out. Second, for people who cannot eat a lot like me, my friends can help me handle. One evening, we went out with some close friends. We ordered lots of dishes to share: burgers, pasta, and desserts. It felt like a mini food festival at our table. Everyone was passing plates around, chatting and laughing together. The experience was wonderful and truly memorable. So that was my tip for you. Sharing dishes makes meals more enjoyable and brings people closer together. Feel free to ask for modifications. Let me tell you about one dining tip that made my meals perfect. It all started with a dinner I had with some friends last year. We went to a nice restaurant and I ordered pasta. I love pasta, but I absolutely dislike onions. Unfortunately, the menu said nothing about onions in that dish. When my plate arrived, I was so disappointed. Gosh, it was filled with onions. I tried picking them out, but it ruined the meal for me. After that night, I decided to always ask clearly about ingredients. On my next restaurant visit, I immediately asked the server, "Does this have onions? Can I please get my dish without onions?" The server smiled and said, "Absolutely, no problem at all." When my meal arrived, it was exactly how I liked it. I was surprised at how easy it was to get what I wanted. Since then, I never hesitate to ask for modifications. Sometimes it's extra sauce, other times it's less salt or no garlic. I even asked for my steak cooked differently than listed. Each time the servers were always happy to help. Some even told me that they wanted their customers to enjoy their meals fully. Speaking up for my preferences has improved my dining experiences. Restaurants usually don't mind, and you deserve to enjoy your meal fully. Thank you for watching. We would love to hear your answer to the question as well. What's one tip you always follow when eating out? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun lessons. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next video.